Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting this new Tarot Tuesday thing. Excuse my nails. Anyway, so basically I want to do like everything like divination related. So that's why I wanted to do Tarot Tuesdays. So like every Tuesday I'll come out with a video for about tarots, like tarot reviews, how-to videos, like oracle, ruins, pendulums, you know, just like just everything that has to do with divination. Cheese and crackers and mashed potatoes. I just can't say that word. So this is going to kind of be like a 101 kind of first video. Basically, I kind of wanted to go through like 2 simple spreads, or like, you know, a couple or whatever, and then also kind of tell you like the breakdown of a tarot deck, and then also like the difference between tarot and oracle decks. So basically, tarot decks have about 78 cards in them. There's 22 major arcana cards and 4 minor arcana suits with 14 cards each. So an example of a minor arcana one would be like the cups or the swords, or, you know, here's cups again. These are discs, and sometimes they're pentacles. This is a major arcana, high priestess. Oh, sorry, this is the Sacred Circle Tarot, and it comes with this big old book, which if you're beginning in tarot, I would highly suggest you get one with a book that's very detailed like this. And if it doesn't come with one, then you can get a book called it's called Tarot in 10 Minutes. And that's the book I actually started with when I was about 14, and I'm 37 now, so it's been a while. But I'm still learning all the time. There's always new things to learn in the craft. So, okay, so cups is minor, then there's wands, minor, more minor, Lord, that is a major, sun, major, wands, the web, major, wands, discs, the star is major, cups, wands, swords, disc, swords, the tower, discs, cups, discs, the lady. I read her last week for my weekly tarot thing. I have another video up that is a tarot journey that I'm doing. So check that out if you want to know more about that. So wands, discs, wands, cups, discs. Here we go, warrior. I like that one. Well, I like them all, but cups, discs, discs, swords, cups, wands, discs, cups, swords, high priestess, death, cups, the lovers, the moon, the shaman, the world tree, the chariot, oh, the wheel, sorry, initiation, the druid, rebirth, the green man, sacrifice, the underworld, and there we go. So if you can kind of like get the reoccurring theme here, the 4 suits is the wands, the swords, the discs, and the cups, right? There you go. You got your 4 suits, and each suit has 14 cards that are associated with them, going from the aces all the way to the king of whatever suit you are dealing with. And then you have all of your major arcana. And that there consists of a tarot deck. And basically, you got your, this is the Angel Tarot deck, which is one of my other favorites that I use all the time. It comes with a cute little book too, so I would recommend this deck as well. But this has fire, earth, so it's a little bit different, air, and there's water too. And then they have their major ones, which is like the justice and ego and the sun. And so they're all kind of the same, but different because of the author and the people who designed the cards. So I also love this deck. But this is my #1 deck, even though it's like super big for my hands. It's hard for me to even like shuffle it. That's how I shuffle it, because I can't do it the other way. Or I go like this. Yeah. So that's a tarot deck. And here is an oracle deck. This is one of my other favorites. I have a lot of favorites. This is the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck, and it comes also with a little book. And basically, when you're doing oracle decks, they can have as many cards as the author or you know, decides, the maker. So when you're first doing the deck, you want to clear the deck, and you envision that you are removing all of the energies from the deck so you can start anew. So you knock on it 3 times. Your left hand receives the energy, and your right hand would be the grounding. So you knock on it 3 times while envisioning, and then your deck is ready to go. And other thing is, when you're shuffling, and if something falls out, then that is a message that the universe needs you to know, kind of thing. So there's that with oracle cards. So we'll get back to tarot cards. So Sacred Circle is one that I highly recommend. Also, the Gilded Tarot is a really great set too, and it does come with a little booklet. Boy, I just messed that up. And then it has 2 little spreads like this. Oh, I really did mess that up. 2 little spreads like this, the classic Celtic cross, and then your daily spread. So we won't do any of these ones today, because this one, even though it's, you know, the classic spread, it's a bit more detailed. You know, we'll save that for another video. But these are really great cards too. They have great imagery, artwork on there. It's just beautiful, and easy to connect with cards that you love to look at, basically, which is why I chose this deck when I was 14, because I just loved the artistry of the deck, and it just spoke to me, you know. This deck my daughter-in-law uses quite a bit, and I like this one too, because it is smaller. You can see the difference here. That is quite smaller than my usual deck, and I haven't played much with this, but I do love the artistry. I just can't get away from this deck, I guess, and the angel deck. So I do have a lot of decks though that I do play with every once in a while. But the reason why I think that this is a good starter deck is because the booklet that comes with it has pretty good description of the regular meaning and then the reversed meaning, instead of like your classic Rider-Waite where the booklet is kind of hard to read and like I legit needed a dictionary just to read the book. No joke. I'm like, I don't know what that word is. So so this is the new version of the Rider-Waite, I think, something like that. Tarot of the, yeah, I think so. And then so it has, let's see, this is the little booklet that it comes with, and it comes in different languages, the little booklet, and it has like, okay, let me find the English section. So it's just like very like basic and plain. It's like ace, acquisition, success. Like what is that? You know what I mean? It's just very basic. So it was hard when I was teaching my stepdaughter how to read tarot with this book because she was like, I don't get it, kind of thing. But it was she really did like this one a lot. But here's kind of like what it looks like. Seems like it's all upside down. Yeah, so it kind of looks like the older version, but with a little updated twist on it. It's cool. I do have a couple of the regular version, and I do have some, let me see if I can find, well, actually this is the print off of the old Rider-Waite deck, so you can kind of see the difference. They're not there. This is from the craft making stuff, so if you watch my craft videos you could see these in there. But yeah, so there's this deck here, and I think this one you would actually need a companion book like that Tarot in 10 Minutes book that I was talking about, and I'll link below too. So let's go ahead and go through what needs to be done when you're doing a tarot reading. So when you're doing a tarot reading, you want to make sure you have some clear space, protection around you. Envision like a protection circle. If you don't have a candle like I do right here next to me, and I have this one engraved with the triquetra on there for protection, and then I also have like a little crystal quartz there with my engraved stone pentacle as well. So I will light that and envision and ask for the goddess and God to give me a clear space and protect me while I'm doing my readings, and help from negative energies entering my protective circle that I'll be envisioning. If you don't have a candle, just envision and ask for protection. It's the same thing, you know. Usually when you're out and about and you don't have a candle with you, that's what you'd be doing. So we'll just do that right now. So basically I'm just like lighting my candle. My fan's right there. But so I'm just going to put this back to the side over there. And I'm going to take a little minute, well, less than a minute, to just kind of go ahead and do that. So here we go. Okay, so the reason why we do that is so that we can have the most clearest message possible without any negative energies affecting our readings. So what you do next is you think about what you want to do or what you want your reading to be about. So when I'm reading for other people, I don't use my book. When I'm reading for myself, I use the book. Because it's kind of like when you're, let's say you're a doctor and your cousin is getting surgery or something. You don't want, you can't be the doctor for that surgery because you have too much personal interest in it. So it's kind of the same thing when you're doing a reading. You need that outside help because you have too much personal interest in yourself, kind of thing. And it's like I wouldn't do a reading on my fiance because I have too much personal interest in him. But outside people that I don't, you know, have that, I guess like it's hard because I would read for my sister, but my partner I wouldn't read for because it's just a closer relationship, I want to say. Not that I don't have a close relationship with my sister, but I can have that disconnection with her so that I can read for her. So I think it's about how you feel, if you feel comfortable doing it or not for that person too. Let's see, what else? Practicing, when I was 14, I would read for myself all the time with this book, and also with Tarot in 10 minutes, and learn like a whole bunch of different spreads and just play around with it. Once I got comfortable, I set up a table Halloween and just read for like random strangers. Some of them were freaked out, but like I got really good at it, and like I freak myself out sometimes too because I'm like reading for somebody, like I have no clue, and I give them the cards to have them put their energy and thoughts into the cards so that they so that I can get a good reading. And then I have no clue if I'm like what I'm saying actually makes sense, but when I'm doing it, they're like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I'm like, okay, I'll keep going then. So here we go. For my weekly tarot readings that I do for myself, basically all I do is I go ahead and shuffle my tarot cards until I feel like I don't need to shuffle them anymore. Alright, and then all I do is like, boom, pick a card, and that's it for my weekly tarot reading that I do. I go in this book, and this book has quite a few different tarot spreads in here too, so This is the fun book. So let's look for number 9. Shaman Reversed. Let's see. So, the Shaman Reversed. Oh, I still have this in here because I was reading it. This card indicates suspicion of others, motives that is groundless, a stubborn clinging to bad habits and lifestyles, or jumping in without thought. It is a card of shallow knowledge, of reliance on what you are told rather than what you have experienced yourself. So it's kind of like what I've been thinking this whole week, because I pulled a card on for my last week reading, that it said that somebody was going, that I would feel betrayed. So then, like, I try to like not focus too much on that part, but like just focus on my dreams and like things that, like, I try not to think about it, and then later when I come back after that week, then I journal about it and then think about the things that have happened, you know. But this week I've been like extra focused on it because I'm like, who's gonna betray me, you know? So like a lot of the things that have happened like this last week is what I've been thinking doesn't have any like roots to it. So it's been like groundless thoughts, like, and I've been thinking that a lot too. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I used to think like that when I was very depressed and stuff, but now I don't think like that. Now I think it's like, okay, well, whatever happens happens. If that's what happens, then that's how it's supposed to be, and it's for the better. So yeah, so that's how I read for my weekly reading. Let me pull this card out of here. Now let's do another spread that is the past, present, and future. This is a super simple one too. So okay. My past. I had this card already. So, my past 8. It tells me this a lot. Actually, when I was doing, because this is like the third take of this video, I pulled this card for my past already too. So the reversed meaning for warrior, the warrior, reversed. That's what that means because it's upside down. And this book has, it tells like the symbolism of the picture. It actually goes into depth about the background and why the things in here are in here, and kind of like sometimes like a history of the actual place too, depending on where the picture is taken from. And then it has a divinatory meaning, which is the right side up, like regular meaning. And then it has a reverse meaning, and then it goes the journey of the fool. So this one says, opposite to the spirit of the warrior is childish response of rage and tantrums to situations where you don't get your own way. If this card appears reversed in your spread, it means that you do not have yet the spirit of the warrior. You want always to be the center of attention, and you sulk or react angrily and destructively when you are not. So then it just keeps going and tells you, you know, about yourself, basically. You must go within yourself and find your own strength. If you feel powerless and angry, stop blaming other people. They can only do to you what you allow them to do to you. So this card is is what I've went through in the past. So let's go to the future now. Or sorry, the present. I got the Chariot Reversed. Let's see. Chariot Reversed says you are collapsing under pressure and losing your self-control. Your aggression is being channeled in the wrong direction, wildly at other people, at fate, at circumstances. This is a complete waste of your energy and resources. Redefine your aggression as determination and willpower. Stop clinging weakly to unrewarding ideas, habits, people, objects, and move forward. So yeah, it's really telling me something right now. Let's see. So at work I get really frustrated and angry, I guess for no apparent reason because it's work, and I just need a break right now. So luckily I'll be on vacation soon, and yeah, I guess I have to stop what is it? Channeling my aggressions in the wrong direction. Yeah. I kind of do that. Yeah, I suppose. That's deep, you know. It's deep. Alright, so we got the Green Man next. This is my future. I've had that card before too. Let's see. What do you mean, Green Man? Divinatory meaning of the Green Man. The Green Man is a raw power of nature, untamed energy, the wild and fertile force behind all natural growth. He can be seen as the divine impulse of creation, which is not under the control of man. The primal chaos from which matter crystallizes and order emerges. In the past, this force was respected and honored, and people strove to work in harmony with nature, to live within its circles and become part of them. Today, mankind as a species has lost respect for nature and seeks to control and defeat it. We now know that this is causing dire consequences not only for our planet but for our spiritual well-being. We too are natural beings. Robin Hood was and is the force that exists outside of man-made society, refusing to be governed by its rules and conventions, fighting its injustices and wrongs. Such a character is often seen as dangerous or even mad because he doesn't conform, though throughout history such characters have sown the seeds of change with new ideas, scientists ahead of their time, philosophers, artists, visionaries, and revolutionaries. People often ridicule and sometimes persecute in their own lifetimes. Or sometimes persecuted in their own lifetimes. If the Green Man appears in your spread, it indicates that powerful forces are at work in your life breaking down the old order so that a new one may emerge. You may have been feeling restless and discontented and have an overwhelming impulse to throw away everything you have worked for, to seek new experiences and new horizons without any clear idea of what these will be. This course of action will inevitably lead to a period of chaos, and you will leave behind some old friends and relationships. However, you will meet new people and begin a new phase of existence in which you will learn and grow immeasurably. Trust in your instincts, and the new pattern of your life will eventually emerge from chaos and become clear. Spiritually, you will receive unexpected guidance and fresh inspiration with experiences far beyond the usual. It is called of the other world to seek and know. Precisely what you seek is not yet clear. You may greet the call with a mixture of excitement and anxiety. It is a leap into the dark. Cool. So basically, what it's talking about is, I don't know if I should be like saying what it's talking about, but like I will. I'm working here next, like right here. I am this way. I have my work computer, and I have been working from home since the whole pandemic happened. And I'm still working from home, and they plan to have us working from home through summer. And then probably a hybrid comeback or something like that. But definitely working from home is going to be the new norm for a lot of people at my job. Or at least a hybrid version of it, if not all the way. While working, I get so frustrated because I look over here and I see all of my craft stuff and I just want to play with it. And then I just like, I can't. So I guess that's like one reason I should go into the office and start working. But then again, it's like, I love like just stopping work and then being able to like quickly like, you know, get over it and then start doing this kind of stuff. So I've been wanting to do more and more, like you've seen like more and more videos from me, because I'm trying to get back into it, and I want my dream to come true of like having this YouTube channel, and then also like having my own like side business and stuff like that. So I know this got deeper than what you were expecting for a Tarot 101, but that's what you get when you do tarot readings. You get deep into it. So that's about as much we're gonna get into. It's already half an hour into the video, and we'll just keep doing this for every Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday. And I hope you join me, and I hope you like this. Let me know in your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye!